I never thought I'd see such an obvious grammatical error from Walt Disney. I'll talk about that minor point in a moment, but really it's a trivial fact. I was originally going to talk about the 4 Laugh-O-Grams from 1921 individually, but they're about, I think the first one's 40 seconds, the others are maybe slightly shorter, and I thought I'll just combine them all. I actually did watch this on YouTube, they're all in one video, so I will hopefully remember to link that in the description. And basically, the Laugh-O-Grams are short films that were made in 1921 by Walt Disney, apparently in a garage owned by his father, and they all involve Kansas City, which is of course where he grew up, and they all deal with kind of, I guess, issues in Kansas City. The first one is called Cleaning Up, and it's about a criminal getting kicked out of Kansas City. The second one is about the length of stockings for women. The third one is about a flivver, and I hope I'm pronouncing that correctly. It's an old car. If you know how to pronounce it, let me know. And then the last one is actually the most interesting because it's an actual animation, which I'll talk about in a moment. But the other three, the film starts with Walt at a desk, and then it cuts to a close-up of his hands drawing out these animations. And that's really lovely because to me, I'm not an artist. I'm a writer, but I have no visual creativity skills at all. I cannot draw at all. So it's really interesting for me to see, how these drawings start out and what bits are focused on first. And that I thought was really interesting. And it's really calming and soothing. There's just something really fascinating about watching a speed drawing. I don't know how quickly it's been sped up. The music on it, assuming it's the original music, is quite catchy and quite quickly paced. So obviously it has been sped up a little bit. But it's really interesting to kind of see it come to life, and especially the shading as well, because it's all done with one pen, but it looks so lively, and that's obviously something that's really interesting to see. Great to see him drawing faces as well. I think it's just brilliant to watch Walt at work, because the magic that comes out of his pen is ridiculous, absolutely incredible. So the 3 animations are really interesting to watch, and I think I'd like more context for them. I don't know what a flivver is or why he would choose to draw that. So if anybody knows anything about 1920s Kansas City and what these actually relate to, please let me know. The fourth one, the final one, is called Kansas City Spring Cleanup. And this is actually the first properly animated film under Laugh-O-Gram. These were all part of a demo reel, by the way. And this one is actually an animation, unlike the others, which are just Walt drawing. This one has actually been animated, and the quality for the 20s is not bad at all. The animation quality is obviously really good, but it does have that giant grammatical error. It says, "You're fired." Y-O-U-R, fired. Y-O-U''R means you are, to quote Ross Geller. So that was a bit, I don't know, I just, I'm a writer and these things matter to me, but I just wasn't expecting that at all. I think of Walt Disney as this perfect, infallible God who can do no wrong, but didn't know the difference between you are and your. That's completely irrelevant to the quality of these, though. They are beautiful to watch. They're a lot of fun. If you haven't seen them, definitely check out the link on, well, as I said, they're currently on YouTube. I'm not sure who uploaded them, or it's an account called The Classics Disney, so I expect there are a lot more on there like that. I will definitely have to check them out. But this one, it's good fun. It's nice to watch. Some of them have been released on DVD. It's beautiful. It's a little piece of history, and for that reason, I think it's something that we definitely need to treasure.